Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. Today I want to show you a one eyeshadow look that's really simple that I've been doing on days when I want to wear something that's a little more impactful on my face, look not quite as natural. And my husband's really liked it. He's actually said to me how nice it looks and wow, it's nice to see me dressed up. Um, so it's a little bit smokier eye for me anyway, especially during daytime. And of course I'm using all clean beauty products. Let's see, some Fitglow, some Fitglow, Zuzu Luxe, let's look down here, Ilia Beauty, Alima Pure, EcoBrow, Aether Beauty, RMS, and 100% Pure. I hope you enjoy it. I'm starting off with Ilia Triskin Serum Foundation in the color Selena SF2. You've got to shake this product to make sure that the color is dispersed equally throughout. I'm going to use one pump, or start with one pump. I'm using my hands today. I'm just tapping and spreading at the same time all over my face. I find that you kind of need to apply this sort of like a lotion in that way. The smaller motion with your fingers to really tap it into your skin works best. Also, I've already primed my skin. I've got on moisturizer and sunscreen. I find that's absolutely essential with this foundation. It really clings to dry patches. So I always make sure that I use it with my face well moisturized, or I just don't use it on the days or during the time of year when my skin is dry. I'm putting on a second pump, probably about a half pump here. I want a little more full coverage today. I just feel like that wasn't enough coverage for me. Make sure to take it down your neck and up towards your ears, of course, so you don't have a ring around your face or anything. Next, I'm going in with the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer in the color Yucca, or S2. Not that you could see the color when I held it up for you. It has this doe foot applicator, which I quite like. It makes it easy just to swipe on under your eyes. On the one hand, it's not very sanitary because you're touching it to your skin, but on the other hand, I think I pretty much touch my finger to any eye concealer product, so this is no different in that sense of contamination, and it's really convenient. Sometimes I use a brush, but today I'm tapping it out with my fingers. This works really well. It's a lightweight, like surprisingly lightweight concealer. It spreads out really nicely, feels so comfortable on the skin. It does a good job of covering. There's minimal creasing. I think that's more age and just having some, wrinkles under your eyes that it's going to crease some, but it really wears really well. You can see it's given nice coverage. It's not going to do much for the bags under my eyes. That's more due to fatigue and allergies, but I'm really loving this product. I would say it's my favorite under eye concealer for the moment, for sure. I put a little around my nose. You can use it to cover breakouts some. For me, it doesn't really do a lot to cover breakouts, but it's great under the eyes and for a little bit of brightening. Next is another favorite product, the Alima Pure Eye Primer. I love this product. It's definitely my favorite eye primer. I put some on my ring finger. You can see that actually was a lot for me. I don't normally use that much, so that's going to have to go under the other eye as well. And I just tap and spread it out. I probably should do more tapping than smearing like that. You want to be gentle on your eyes. You can see it gives a little bit of sheen and pearlescence to the eye, but it doesn't really do much for color correcting. What this does do a fantastic job with is having your eyeshadow stay all day, and somehow it brings out the pigment in my eyeshadows. It makes them more pigmented than if I don't use this eye primer, and also it's more pigmented than if I've used any other eye primer. I absolutely love this product. Now I'm going in with the Aether Beauty. It's a single palette. I got this in a Pettifor box. Usually they have these big eyeshadow palettes with a bunch of colors. You can see this is a single palette. Aether Beauty is known for being extremely sustainable, 100% recyclable. They actually use crystals in all of their eyeshadows. This is the color Amethyst, and It looks like a dusty purple. I'm going in with just one brush today. This product has a lot of fallout, like a lot. It's surprising. You can't really see it, but I am going to tap off my brush in the sink. It's just surprisingly a large amount. I'm sorry you can't see it in the video really. And I'm starting in the outer corner and in the crease with this, basically putting it where I want the most color, and then I'm spreading it across the rest of my lid. This way it actually will look like I have on more than one color because of the depth of color in the crease and on the outer corner, and then a lighter wash of it on the eyelid. The thing that's surprising about Aether Beauty that I found is their colors look a bit different in the pan than they do on the eye. I find you really need to try each individual color to see what it's going to look like, so the color in the pan can be misleading. Now I'm just condensing the bristles of my brush using what's left. I'm using it as an eyeliner on my lower lid, and of course pulling it up towards the edge of my brow to try to lift my eye, make me look a little more awake. And I'm just repeating the same steps on the other eye. Now I'm going in with my Zuzu Luxe Mineral Bronzer in D28. You're welcome for that upside down showing. It's more of a medium tone in my opinion. It's not too warm. I've definitely gotten and used a lot more warmer bronzers. I like to use a fluffy, small brush that fits perfectly in the contours of my cheek. This also can have a lot of fallout if you really dip the brush in there. First, I pat the color on where I'm going to want it, and then I smear it upwards. I'm using it a little bit as a contour today and not just as a bronzer. This color works really kind of both for me because of the tone of it. Of course, if it were a little more gray, that'd be a true contour, but we're not going for perfection here. And this color's just been really great for me. I can use it all year long, and it just adds a subtle wash of color that really defines my cheeks, makes me look a little more uplifted. And now I'm going in with the Fitglow Lumi Firm Bronze. I was really interested to try this product because I use the RMS Beauty bronzer forever. This is what it looks like. This is really a golden color, and what I found is it's a really soft product. I'm using the Fitglow Teddy brush, I believe it's called. It's a double-ended brush that I got specifically to use with this product. I'm going in first with the smaller end because it fits perfectly in there. You really need quite a bit of product. It's super soft, so you can actually pick up a lot of product. And then I'm just going to dot it along my cheekbones. I need a little bit more. A surprising amount. If I used this much of the Beauty bronzer, it would be far too much. But with this product, I just find I need a lot. So I'm putting it pretty much in all the places you do bronzer, a lot of the same places I did the Zuzu Luxe, but since the Zuzu Luxe was a little bit cooler in tone, I put it a little lower, more for sculpting. Now I'm going in with the other end of the brush and just spreading it out. And you can see it almost disappears into my skin. It adds a nice wash of color. This product also has a lot of great skin benefits for moisturizing, firming, probably to help with wrinkles too. That's the thing about Fitglow and why their products tend to be more expensive than others, is because of all the skincare ingredients. I'm just still spreading it around. It doesn't have any scent to it, and it has a little bit of luminosity that you can see. Not too much, not a lot of sparkle, but just a little bit of luminosity that I also like. Now I'm going in with a 100% pure cream blush. This is in the color Pinky. It's a fruit pigmented blush, and I actually love it. The packaging, however, you can see I had dropped it at one point. It broke. That is something people complain about with the oh my gosh, 100% pure packaging. They also go for sustainable, recyclable packaging, and it's just typically a little flimsy. Putting some on, you saw my finger, and now I'm just tapping it out on my cheeks. This product spreads beautifully. It's really pigmented. I don't need to use a lot. I like this better than the RMS cream blushes. I find that it just spreads out easier. It's a softer and easier product to work with. It also wears really well, and I really like this color. It's just a nice basic color. I'm pointing out that lovely blemish to you. I didn't bother concealing it earlier, as you saw, and the Ilia Triskin foundation is more of a light to medium coverage, so that's not going to do much for that either. Anyway, moving on now to another Ilia product. This is their liquid liner, Clean Line liquid liner. I have the color Midnight Express, which is their black. It has a felt tip end to it, applicator, and I don't wear this like a typical liquid liner. I'm not going to do a wing or anything. I'm just going in and with the tip gently touching it along my lash line. I love to use a liquid liner just to define my eyes. And you can see I'm not precise, I'm not perfect. I just use a little bit along the top and now also along the bottom, again, to define my eyes. But what I love about it is it doesn't smear or smudge during the day. Usually when I use a typical eyeliner, somehow it ends up halfway down my face under my eyes. And this product absolutely does not do that. It dries as a matte black. It's a really deep, rich black. Wears great all day. And I've just really been enjoying this. Now I'm going in with the EcoBrow for my eyebrows. I had been using the Plume brow product that I can't think of the name of, but I'm actually glad to be going back to this EcoBrow. I forgot how much I love it. I love the tip that I just showed you. That's a flattened crayon kind of applicator. It has a brush on one end. So I go in, I brush out my brows, and then I use the tip. It's so easy. I thought the Plume was great and easy, and it is, but I really am glad to be using this again. It's just quicker. You just kind of swipe it on. You don't need to be precise at all. I really like this color. It's a cooler brown than the Plume color that I had gotten, and I think this looks really good. Brush it out nicely and easily. It wears great all day, and it's really just a great product. Right about now, I'm starting to look human in the video, just a testament to the power of makeup. I also like on this one that the tops are the same size. This may sound silly, but on the Plume eyebrow pencil, each end is a different length, and so just putting on the tops is kind of annoying. Now I'm going in with the Eco Brow Clear Gel, and you can see on the wand, one side of the bristles is long and the other side is short. This is like the Elia mascara as well, and a couple other products. I didn't like this product at first, and I think it's because I wasn't using it right. I finally figured out what works for me is to go in first with the longer bristles, brush them through. That will disperse some product into my brow, and then go in with the shorter side and comb it all through. This has worked really well for me. One thing to know is that when you first put this product on, it's really shiny and wet in your brows. That was a deterrent for me from using it before as well. I didn't like that, but it turns out it really does dry down, doesn't leave any kind of shimmer or anything. My brows will still be a little sticky if I touch them from the product as the day goes on, and that sounds weird, but I only notice that when I touch them. Next is the Fitglow mascara. Started writing the date of when I've opened it. So I opened this May 4th, because you should only use mascaras for 3 months max. This has the pine tree shaped cone bristle, and I forgot how much I love this mascara. Again, it's expensive. It's a Fitglow product, but that's because it has all these qualities in it that are supposed to nourish your lashes and really help them grow. Some people really find it does all that. I don't know, but I can tell you I did not like this product. The last iteration, the cone applicator was far too big. I kept getting the mascara all over my lids, but this cone shape wand seems to be quite a bit smaller and easier to use. It's a nice rich black mascara. I'm only going to use one coat. I think that's a nice amount for daytime. You can see it makes a big difference between both eyes. I just wiggle it through my lashes while also turning the brush a little bit, and I'm really enjoying it. It's not flaking or smudging. It also removes nicely. At night, I wet my fingers and then kind of hold them on my lashes and gently rub my lashes between my fingers, and the product just kind of slips off. I don't put it on my lower lids. I never use mascara on my lower lids because on me, typically, if I put mascara on my lower lids, it just ends up flaking and smearing under my eyes. I don't know that this product would do that. I haven't tried it with this new iteration of the Fitglow mascara. Maybe I will, but I'm not going to put it on my lower lashes today. I'm only using it on my upper lashes. I'm going in now with another favorite product. I really love this product. It's the Rms Magic Luminizer. And I was introduced to this in their, what's it called? In their signature set, Pop Collection, which is great. That's another product I'm not going to go into. Anyway, this comes in a nice pot. You see, it's a harder product, at least here in Denver where it's dry and a little cold. It's a harder product. I kind of dig in. And so I take a bit, put it on the back of my hand to warm it up. And then I just tap it on the highest points of my face. My skin is still a little dewy from the Ilia Triskin serum, but you can always use a little more shimmer, right? Look how gorgeous this is. It is such a pretty product. I absolutely love it. I have to hold back from overdoing it with this. I'm putting a little bit on the bridge of my brows, maybe a little too much, but that's okay. I got it off. And then just some high points on my face. It will stay all day. It's a coconut-based product, but it's super refined. People with sensitivities to coconut really shouldn't have a problem with this. Of course, you've got to do what's right for your skin type, but I certainly don't have a problem, and I absolutely love it. And it doesn't remove the foundation underneath or any product underneath, which is an important quality. For my lips today, I'm going to go in with 100% Pure's Lip Caramel in the color Sorbetto. Who are we kidding, as if I can read this without my readers on. Anyway, it has this nice doe foot applicator. It's a little different from some other applicators. It's teardropped and a little tilted. I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of angled. And this is an opaque lip product. It is not a lip sheer or a lip gloss. So I'm just going to dot it on my lips and then spread it out with my finger. I want a nice bright color for today, and this just really has a beautiful pop of color. Maybe I need a little bit more as I'm looking here. That's usually plenty, but I'm just so washed out and tired, even though I put on a lot of makeup so far. It's really comfortable. It dries down some. It's not at all sticky, and I think it's just a lovely spring color. I notice I didn't put any blush on yet today, and maybe that's why I'm looking a little washed out. So I'm actually taking some of the sorbetto that was on my fingers, the lip caramel, and spreading that out. You know what? I did use blush today. Well, apparently I need more, and this provides just a pop of color that I feel like I needed. Ties the whole look together anyway by matching my cheeks to my lips, and it's really just brightened up my face. I think I needed it, and you can use this product anywhere because with these natural clean products, you can totally do that.
So this is later in the same day. It's been about 9 hours. I think the makeup is worn really well. I've had a full day. I haven't really done any physical activity where I was getting all sweaty, but I did sort of nap. And I've certainly eaten a lot. So I think the makeup's worn great. The concealer on my eyes has, there are some lines here and it's quite a bit dry, and the makeup is clinging to some dry patches. The foundation, I think maybe in here too. That's what I find with the Elia Triskin products. So as long as I prep properly underneath, it looks great throughout the day. I don't think you can tell that it's doing that from a distance. I think the blush is still on nicely. The Rms Magic Luminizer, perfection. It stays on all the time. I love it. And the mascara I think looks really good. I really don't have hardly anything under my eyes. Same with the Ilia liquid liner. That's also stayed, which is why I wear it. As far as the eyeshadow goes, again, I wore the Alima Pure Primer underneath. I think that looks really good. There is some creasing. I have hooded eyelids and I'm 46, so it's not surprising there's a little bit of creasing, but the color payoff is still great. I think overall it looks good. The brows held nicely as well. So overall, I'm really pleased. I think it all worked out really well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. Maybe you learned about some new products. And check me out on Instagram at the Pampered Wife, and make sure to take some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.